What's up, my friend? Welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a quick look at a new library from Audio Imperia called Flourish Octavists. And so this one is meant as a bass voice library, kind of a different twist on the Flourish series, actually. Most of them have been kind of more like sound design and things for horror and thriller scores, but this one kind of caught me by surprise. I actually was really interested in this because I don't actually have a dedicated bass voice library. And for my songwriting, this is really detrimental because I can usually fake other voice types like soprano, alto, and I'm a tenor, right? But for basses, it feels really awkward and it's really difficult to take it's like for me to sing a low note and then form it, like pitch the form it down and twist it down. It sounds really fake. And so I have a couple other libraries that do have a bass voice, but to have a dedicated one is really, really nice. Unfortunately, there is no legato, but sustains are what we get here, and it has a variety of syllables that really serve well as sort of like a pad sort of function, I think. So let's kind of go through these. These are basically just sustains in the core articulations, and then we have some syllables as well, which I guess you could treat as like shorts, right? And you can key switch between them if you want to as well. But let me just play these sustains first. So here are the ensemble core articulations. Here's the ahs. And there we go. And that's the modern mix. So if we have a quick listen to the classic mix, you're going to get a slightly less processed, a little bit warmer of a sound. So. Right, so it sounds a little bit more natural. There's not quite as much high end there and so on. So yeah, really, really nice. Let's hear some of these syllables. So. All right, so this works really similar to Oceana actually from Performance Samples in that when you play a single note, basically, as long as you're holding that note and then you press another note with it, that same syllable will be triggered for the other notes that you play as well. So for example, if I play a C, they said la, right? So if I play another note while holding the C, sorry, it's like a ra, I guess. And then there's another raw on top of that because I'm holding all those same notes. But as soon as I let go, then the system automatically switches to the next syllable in the sequence. And then you could do the same thing, but now you're going to have a new syllable in line. So kind of a cool thing. And especially this works because if you want to repeat a single note, then you're able to do that because this system naturally triggers the new syllables in sequence. So let's quickly hear the solos as well. Let's start with the ahs. So definitely a really nice set of articulations there, very similar to the ensemble set. Yeah, and it's nice to have that soloistic alternative to the ensemble in case you really want more of an a cappella feature with a smaller ensemble, right? One voice type per singer, let's say, then you can have that option here. Of course, the only thing is that they can't sing words, English words, so you might have to use the syllables, but again, those are just more or less random, and you kind of have to see what those syllables are and listen to them really carefully to stitch performances together if you want to do that. So let me quickly go through the solo syllables here as well. Right. So yeah, for these voices, basically, the bass range is decent. Like especially for the ensemble, it's pretty good. For the soloist, it is a little bit more limited, right? So you basically get from the G to a D, right? So it's about a fifth there. And this is for the core articulations at least. So if you want something like in the C range, then you only have like one C there, and same for the other notes. But you don't have E, for example, or F, so that you have to kind of look out for that. And then for the syllables, the range is slightly less there as well. So yeah, you only pretty much have a perfect fourth range there. So just be aware of that. It's not a super deal breaker, but if you are looking for kind of a full-fledged bass voice library with all the different notes, for the soloist at least, you might not get that here. But what you do get is pretty well sampled, I would say. Like the sound quality is always superb as usual, but not quite as big of a range as the ensemble set. So just be aware of that. All right, and overall, yeah, super useful library for me. Definitely more niche, right? It only has bass voices, whereas other voice types are pretty heavily sampled in the market, actually. But bass voices have traditionally been more neglected, so it's nice to see Audio Imperia tackle this as well. And a very cool idea for the Flourish series. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you want to check out my sample library bars guide, and if you don't have it already, it's categorized by all my different recommendations for the different orchestral sections: strings, winds, brass, percussion. I've also included like piano libraries there, ethnic libraries, jazz libraries, and so on and so forth, and choir as well, voice types as well. So it's all condensed into one PDF. I want to give it to you totally free as a gift for checking out this video today. You can click the first link in the box below to grab it, absolutely free. And it's my, again, thank you for checking out this video. So I appreciate it. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.